Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Couldn't have waited until after or before I recorded. Sorry. So this is where we last left off. Oh, excuse me, guys. So we first, right? We completed our first, excuse me, order to Katie's Coffee Corner. Okay. We received the check. We recorded it in our journal, posted to our ledger, updated the inventory. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we're completely done with Katie. So again, every time we do a customer, that's how much we have to, um, that's how much we have to do, right? We have to do the customer's profile, then we got to do Albert's commissions. We have to do the sales, the inventory. There's a lot more transactions when it comes to dealing with a customer. Okay? So here we are at the bottom of page 7. Excuse me. And we end up purchasing from restaurant supplies. Okay. We bought some more coffee cups, and we have right here, we use the business credit card. Excuse me. Okay. So how do I record this transaction?
Okay, you're gonna do Visa payable.
We're going to do Visa payable, yes. What do we buy?
We bought the medium cups and large cups.
Good. Right? With a Visa payable. So that should be definitely plenty enough space for you to copy that transaction in there or type it in. Right? So for the medium coffee cups, how much did it cost me?
$100.
Okay. $100. Okay, what about the large coffee cups?
$150.
Okay. Now, what do I do with the tax?
We do sales tax payable.
No, we are not collecting tax.
We're gonna divide the tax between the cups.
Yes, and how do we divide them?
50-50.
No, that's not how tax works.
Oh, okay.
If I were to, if you were a merchant and you charge tax, how do you calculate the tax?
You would calculate the tax for each one of the cups.
Yes. So
I
in this,
mean, but I mean, you know what I mean.
yes,
So I calculated at 825.
8.25 for the regular coffee. I
Yes,
mean, sorry, the medium coffee cups, and then
right.
the large coffee cups. How much?
825.
So
$12.37.
yes. You said 37 cents.
38.
Okay, yeah, 38. Good. Right. So I have 108 25, and I have 162.18 or 38, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So that should give you your grand total of the $270.63. Good. Okay. And we went to restaurant supplies. What was my sales receipt number?
005,942.
Okay, for 4,000 cups, right? We
Right.
bought 2,000 of each one. Right? And there you go. Good. So I got, what was it? $12.38 worth of tax. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we're done here, right? We did the
Right.
journal. So what do we need to do?
We need to put the cups in inventory.
Not inventory.
I mean, um, the cups.
In the ledger, yes.
Yes.
Right? So their assets, they're going to be business supplies. Okay, so here we are. Medium coffee cups, right? We're at,
Right.
let's see, the 19. We purchased 2,000 coffee cups at 5 cents each. Plus 8.25% tax, which was $8.25. Okay, so general journal 7, we're at the bottom of it, for how much?
108.25.
Bringing us a grand total amount of cups to be
2,000.
Will it be $162.37?
162.37. Yes, good. Okay. We purchased 2,000 large cups at 7.5 cents each, plus 8.25% tax, which was $12.38. Okay.
It's 162.38.
So my grand total is going to be
243.
243.57.
243.57. Good. Okay. And because we spent money on our credit card, we need to update my credit card account so then it reflects what I owe on my credit card. Okay, so what did I buy?
Uh, we bought the cups and we paid 270.63 with the card.
$270.63. So
Yes,
how much do I owe on my credit card now?
90307.
90307. Good. Okay. So where do I need to go next?
So will we go to Visa payable?
We just did the Visa payable.
Okay. Okay, we go to restaurant supplies?
Yes, because we need to make sure, right?
Right.
Proof of a transaction, but what if we need to return the cups?
Mm.
Excuse me. Restaurant supplies. Okay, here they are. Okay, so let's see what we have to do here. What did we buy?
2000 medium cups and 2000 um large cups.
Mm-hmm. What was the receipt number?
005942.
General Journal, page 7. What was the grand total amount on the receipt?
270.63.
And we made a payment.
Yes, 270.63.
So therefore, yeah, this receipt means, well, I just paid at time of purchase, right? So I don't
Right.
owe restaurant supplies anything. However, we're holding on to the receipt, okay, for any reasons, right? We need to return the product, so on and so forth. Okay. Good. And that's it.
Uh-huh.
So now that we ended page 7, we are now on page 8. Okay. All right, new page in the journal. So let's see what it says here. It says pay Silverstein Electrical or Silver State Electrical. We need to pay Silver State Electrical using a check number. So how do we pay Silver State Electrical?
Okay, we're gonna be paying him by check.
Okay, so that means checking. Okay,
Yes.
what else?
And Silver State Electrical.
Deposit.
Mm,
Deposit?
not a deposit. You're not paying for something, or you're not putting a
Not
down
res-
payment yet, or anything like that. Yeah. Okay. So, how do I pay Silver State Electrical?
okay, you're paying them by check.
Right, but what am I?
Paying for.
Right.
Okay, that why I was getting ready to ask you if you can pull up the Silver State, so you can see what.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
exactly what you're going to do. You're going to go to your subsidiary ledger and look up what you owe Silver State Electrical. So I believe there should be right above restaurant supplies. Let's see. QRS. Okay, never mind. Underneath. Silver State Electrical. What do you owe?
1,070.
Okay, good. Now, I already recorded the bill ahead of time. So now that I'm paying off my bill, what account am I going to use?
Okay, you're gonna use you're paying off, so you're using the checking account to pay them off.
Yes, that's the other side of the
Okay.
transaction. We need the first part of the transaction,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
We need the cause first before we can do the effect. The effect is that you're going to use a check to pay for it. But what are you paying for? Okay? So in this case, I recorded a bill ahead of time. Okay? I recorded the
So would
bill
it be
ahead of time.
miscellaneous expense?
No.
No.
Okay. When we received the bill, we
Right.
acknowledged that it was for the coffee grinder, right? We already recorded
Uh-huh.
what had happened. We already recorded the expense already.
Right.
But the thing is, the difference was I chose to pay him later. I didn't pay them right then and there. So therefore, what did I create?
You created a bill.
Right. Because I owe them money, right?
Right.
So then now it tells me, right, net 4. I have 4 days to pay. Now, I received the bill on the 15th. It is now the
Uh-huh.
19th. So what am I doing?
You're paying off your net.
You're paying off your bill. So what account am I going to represent to pay off what I owe?
Would it be utilities expense?
I didn't have the electrical wiring for utilities.
Okay.
What account do I use to represent me owing money to vendors? I'm paying for what I
Vendors
owe.
list?
The vendors list,
Accounts payable.
yes, right? Accounts payable is the account that you use to owe other people, right?
Right.
So I'm paying for what I owe because I no longer want to owe Silver State Electrical. My grace period is over. I have to
Right.
pay now, right?
Right.
They're expecting a check from me. Therefore, I can no longer owe Silver State Electrical. I have to pay them now, right? So I'm
Right.
going to reduce my liabilities because liabilities is what you owe.
Yes.
So in this case, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be decreasing my accounts payable. By how much? How much was my bill for?
1,070.
1,070. Okay. And I said I'm going to be using a check, right?
Right.
So where do I need to go first?
Your check register.
You're going to be cutting the check. Okay. So in this case, it is the 19. We're going to use check 1520. Okay. So how much am I going to write this check out for?
1,070.
Uh-huh. To who?
Silver State Electrical.
To Silver State Electrical. For
Electricity deposit.
No.
Why did we hire Silver State Electrical? To do some electrical wiring for the grinder, right? So I'm going to put electrical wiring job. Excel's just trying to guess what I want to fill in here to save time. Okay? We call that auto-fill feature. Okay, good. So we have check number 1520. Okay? So we have every piece of information that we need for this. Right?
Right.
We have, who did we pay? Silver State Electrical. Which bill? Okay, so Silver State Electrical.
Uh, uh. Electrical wiring.
Okay. And we used a check number 1520 to pay. Right?
Right.
Okay. So what's next?
So you need to know what your balance is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, starting with accounts payable, right?
Right.
Okay, so my accounts payable. What am I going to write?
Okay.
What am I going to write?
Okay, you're gonna subtract the 170, the 1,070 from the 13,682.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 662.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that gives you 12,592.65.
Good. Okay. So in this case, let's fill out the rest of the ledger. Okay. Which invoice did you pay?
What is the invoice number? 3351.
Okay. We are making a payment, right? Okay. General journal, where we just started page 8. Okay. So now we need to update our checking account. So you just cut check number 1520.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so therefore you're going to reduce your checking amount by 1070. So how much money should you have left in your bank?
Oh, 816.
How much? 208.16?
No, 258.16.
Okay, good. And then you need to make sure you update your subsidy ledger because you just paid a bill. Today's the 19th. What was the proof that you paid?
Receipt.
No.
I mean, the check number,
Mm-hmm.
which was 1519,
1520.
1520.
Okay. For which bill? Okay, what did you do? You made a payment, right?
Right?
So now you owe $0 to Silver State Electrical. And I'm going to highlight this to confirm that this bill has been paid. Okay. Okay.
Finally got out of it.
Norman, can you mute your mic, please? Okay, they're good. Okay. So I'm done making a payment to Silver State Electrical. I did my journal, I did my ledger, and I updated the subject ledger. Okay, good.
Mhm.
Okay. So then, right, Albert submits another order for Super A Markets. So let's take a look at this order. So order number 103, Super A Market. There we they want 50 pounds of the regular coffee, 45 pounds of Supreme coffee, and 25 ceramic coffee mugs. They're expected, they want us to deliver by the 21st. Okay, estimated amount should be $498.80. So what do we do with this?
Okay, we go to purchase order.
Am I buying or am I selling?
Um, you're selling. So you're going to do the sales order.
Sales order. Okay, good. So subsidiary ledger under sales orders. And this is sales order number 103. Today is the 19th. 103. To who are we selling this to?
Um, Super A Market.
Super A Market. Good. Okay. And what do they want to buy from us?
Okay, hold on. Regular coffee, 50 pounds.
Okay, so we want 50 pounds of the regular.
Right. And 45 pounds of the Supreme.
Okay. How many mugs do they want from us?
25.
They want 25. Okay.
And we got a $30 delivery charge.
Mm-hmm. So if I were to go ahead and calculate all of these. So we quoted them for $498.80. Is that true?
Right.
Does that match? Yes. Okay.
And the delivery date is 21st of June.
Well, if in case the customer decides to cancel it or
Mhm.
anything else, we don't put the date there until we actually deliver it.
Okay.
Okay? Just in case, like I said, in case like a customer decides to call in and they're like, "Oh, can I cancel the order?" Then if you already put the date in there, then it's
Right.
right? Makes sense, right? Or if they decide
Mhm.
to add something to the order, maybe it might take longer. Maybe we
Right.
don't have enough inventory on hand, so we might have to extend the date. So we only
Uh-huh.
fill that in when we actually deliver the product.
Right.
Okay. 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 So we finished the sales order. Okay. So then now we have some grand opening sales. Okay. So we sold 86 cups of the regular coffee. We sold 90 of this large regular coffee. We sold 90 of the medium supreme coffee, and we sold 87 of the large supreme coffees. We sold 10 coffee mugs, discount, and then we charged tax. So grand total cash sales was $898.80. So how do we record this?
Okay, you're gonna do in-store sales.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're gonna do the checking for 898.80.
Okay.
Then we're gonna do the sales discount, which is uh 207.57,
Okay.
and the sales tax payable is 68.50.
Okay.
Okay, regular coffee, medium coffees is 171.14.
Okay.
The large is 90 cups, 269.10.
Okay.
The supreme coffee medium is 224.10, and uh, large is 303.63,
Okay.
and the ceramic coffee mugs is 69.90.
Okay. I'm gonna double confirm just in case I made a typo. I have 1106.37 on the left, and I have 1106.37 on the right. So good.
Okay.
Okay. What do I do next?
Okay, we go to cost of goods sold.
Let's focus on recording the sales first.
Okay. Okay, so we go to Super A Market.
This is an in-store sales, not we're not selling to Super A Market because they're not scheduled to be sold to until the
Oh yeah,
21st of June.
I forgot. Looking at the wrong one. Okay, do we go? We go to the put deposit in.
Okay, let's go to deposit that money. Okay. So we had some in-store sales for how much?
890, 898.80.
Okay. So what's today's date?
The 19th.
We're going to deposit both cash and check. So how much is that going to be?
It would be 898.80.
For both cash and check? We haven't deposited Katie's check yet.
Right. Okay, I just saw that.
So now that's the end of the day, and we're making our deposit. We're going to deposit both Katie's check and the cash sales that we earned today. So how much am I actually depositing?
1,833.
Okay. Good. So what do I do next?
So we're gonna go into inventory for cups.
Our cups are not considered inventory. They're business supplies.
Okay, business supplies.
We're not editing anything of that nature. We don't need to adjust our coffee cups.
Okay, we need to adjust the ceramic mugs, but that's until the end of the period.
Yes.
Okay. So do we go to our ledger?
We go to our ledger because we just deposited money into our checking account. We need to know how much money we have in our checking account.
All right.
So checking first. Okay, here we are. So how much money did we deposited?
1,008
What is
33.
what does your journal say?
Okay, checking is 898.80.
Yes. Okay, we already deposited the check that we received from Katie. It's just
Right.
in my deposits because in reality, right? In real life, would you deposit money as soon as you have it?
No.
No, right? Because realistically, we only have three people who are working at the shop. Why would the
Mm-hmm.
boss stop what he's doing and, instead of serving people and getting the coffee sold, he runs out and goes to the bank? Why would he do that in the middle of his operations? So he decides to just wait till the very end to deposit everything. But in our journal and our ledger, we recorded that we received the payment and that now if you did it and when I receive that payment, then I know for a fact that that money is going to go into my checking account regardless. Right? So that's the difference between bookkeeping and actually doing it in real life, right?
Right.
So we already recorded that $109. So in this case, your deposit will not reflect what your book says. That's why we have to do the bank reconciliation at the end of the accounting period anyways.
Mm-hmm.
You are not matching your bank. You are matching and doing your journal entries the way it's supposed to be done and you're recording it your ledger the way that you record your journal. You are not following what the bank is doing. Because if that was the case, then half these checks that you wrote wouldn't exist. Why? Because of that 2 to 3 5 business days that it's holding on to that check, due to mailing systems, due to processing systems, and we have to wait until they process the check, right?
Right.
So in this case, we are not following what the bank does. So if we deposited the money, that has nothing to do with our ledger account, right? That's just us doing our job as a business and getting things correctly done, right?
Right.
Okay, so in this case, I'm not depositing all $1,008.33. I'm only depositing the sales because that's what I journalized right now. So this is for $898.80.
Mm-hmm.
So how much money do I have in the bank?
At this moment, you have 258.16.
That is before I make the deposit. What happens after I make that deposit?
Okay, that'll be 1156.96.
1156.96. Good. Okay. All right. So then, what's next?
Okay, we go into revenue, and we go to our cups. How much cups we serve? In-store sales cups what cups use?
Yes. Okay, so here we go. Medium regular coffee. How many did I sell?
Uh, 86 cups.
For how much?
171.14.
171.14. So how much should I have in grand total of all the medium regular coffee that I sold? What's my account balance?
Okay, 489.54.
Good. Okay.
And the Supreme be
Nope. We're still on meat large regular now.
okay.
How many cups did you sell for the large regular?
90 cups. And that was 269.10.
So how much do you have now?
$714.61.
Okay. 714.61. Good.
And Supreme medium, you got 90.
For how much?
Okay, 632.26.
Okay. 632.46.
Okay,
Okay, because it was 224.10, right?
right.
Okay. Okay, so then what about my large Supreme coffees? How many did I sell?
87.
87. For how much?
$303.63.
Okay. Grand total is going to be
Okay, 882.97.
882.97. Good. Okay. What's next?
Ceramic mugs.
Okay, ceramic coffee mugs. Okay, how many did you sell?
10. And it was for 69.90. And it comes out to 211.64.
Okay, good. To 1164. What else?
Okay, we gotta do the no. We have to pay those. So okay, we good with our revenue.
No, we still got a couple counts there. Or one more account.
Would it be the discount?
It would be the sales discount. Yes, that's part of
Okay.
revenues. Okay, sales discount.
207.57.
So what's your grand total discounts?
586.28.
5 207.57.
Okay, 207.57 plus 358.71.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 566.28.
Good. Okay. Last account.
Sales tax payable.
Sales tax payable.
We had 68.50. And it'll be 186.87.
186.87.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now that we're done with the sales, let's see, do we have time? Yeah, we could do the cost of goods sold, and I'll let you guys go after that. Right?
Okay.
So now that I have that, so we deposited the money into the bank already. We updated our sales, our ledger. So now we end up using 16 and a half pounds of the regular coffee and 16 and a half pounds of supreme coffee. Okay. So we ended up using 16 and a half pounds of regular coffee and 16 and a half pounds of supreme coffee. So okay. Regular coffee,
16 pounds.
16 and a half.
16 and a half. At 1609381.
Mm-hmm. So how much is going to be your total cost of goods sold here? If I used 15.5 pounds at 1.609381. 16.5 pounds.
$26.55.
26.55. Okay. So now we got to update our inventory. If you started out with 210 and you just used 15.5 pounds, how many pounds should you have left?
193.50.
Okay. If you started out with $337.97 and you just sold $26.55, how much is your total cost?
$311.42.
$311.42, which will give you an average cost per item to be 1.609406. So you went up a thousandth of a penny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So now we need to figure out my Supreme coffee. We also use 16.5 pounds. Now, at what cost per item am I going to use? Which batch of inventory I'm going to sell?
Okay, we got 84.
So what's my cost per item?
Okay. $29.70.
$29.70. Okay. So if I had 84 pounds and I just sold 16.5,
You got 67.5 now.
okay. And your total should be, what was it, 29.70? Okay, good. So you should have $350 even.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. I'm just double checking my work here. Okay. All right, good. So now we have all the numbers that we need, right? Okay, what was the cost of goods sold for my regular coffee? What was the cost of goods sold for my regular coffee?
29.55, 26.55.
26.55. Okay, and what was the cost of goods sold for my Supreme coffee?
29.70.
29.70. Okay, good. Okay. So then now what we need to update my inventory, right?
Right.
So, how do we do that? Go to your ledger.
Yes.
Okay. And we go to cost of goods sold. We used 16.5 pounds. For how much? For how much?
Okay, 26.55.
My account balance?
As 90.78.
90.78. 90. I got 90.83. 26.55, right?
Yeah, okay, 26.55.
64.28.
I got 90.83.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay.
Next one, Supreme Coffee, cost of goods sold.
29.70.
We used 16.5 pounds
Uh-huh.
for 29.70. So what's my balance?
103.50.
103.50. Good. And then we need to update my inventory, starting with my regular coffee. Okay, regular coffee.
26.55. She sold 16.5 pounds.
We used
16.5 pounds.
okay for 26.55. So what is my total ending balance in my regular coffee account? How much should I have left over?
Okay, what we got? 311.42.
311.42. And does that match your inventory? Yes, it
Yes.
does. Okay. Okay, last one for the day. My Supreme coffee.
Yeah.
I used
16 and a half. And that's for 29.70.
$29.70. So that should give me an account balance of should be $350.
Yeah, 350.
Good. And that does 100% match your inventory worksheet at $350.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So this is where we're going to stop. So when we come back from the weekend, we're going to go ahead and officially start our Thursday's date. We're coming up around the corner of ending chapter, or no, sorry, ending week 3. So I'll go ahead for this weekend to post week 4, so you guys have that available on hand. Okay.
Okay.
In this case, I think we'll probably start week. I think we'll start week 4, maybe like Wednesday at most. Okay. But I'll go
All right.
ahead and start posting that so you have that available. So if you need to print it for any reason you need to print it, you have it available, okay? Over the weekend.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to